What's up, guys? Jason here from Top Deck Games. We are back with more Brewstars. I'm joined here by Luigi.
What's up, guys?
We got Seige from Magus.
Yo.
And we got Mikey, of course.
Hey.
All right, so Luigi, can you talk to us about what we're going to do for this episode here?
So, this episode will be a special one because it's CEBU versus CDO. The pride of CEBU and the pride of CDO.
Oh no!
I think this is the first TDBrewstars featuring a player from outside CDO. For the past 3 episodes, it was Carlo, it was Gerson.
I badly lost that.
Ay, you lost pala. So for this episode, we'll be spinning, as you can see from the wheel, uncommon creature types. And you will build around, make a tribal deck out of it, incorporating Modern Horizons 2 and the new Dungeons and Dragons set. I think we will start the spin.
Yeah, who goes first, bro?
Who goes first?
Rock, paper, scissors.
I'm good, Mikey. What do you have?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
On go. Rock, paper, scissors, go.
Okay, both paper. All right, no.
I don't think this is gonna work.
This is not gonna work. Coin flip.
Oh, okay.
You can Google up coin flip. I'll go. I'll do heads. Is that fine?
Yeah, let's go.
All right,
go.
Ed or Mikey.
All right, let's see this. All right.
Tails.
I get first
Okay.
spin. Let's go.
Let's go.
Spin the wheel, G.
Fall on something weird. Let's go.
It's Phyrexian.
Oh my god, I got
Correction.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay.
that is so bad.
Okay.
That is so
the
bad.
Probably infect. So because if you're not aware, Wizards did a shadow errata with the Phyrexian creature type. With most of the Phyrexian creatures from New Phyrexia, I believe. You got Listener Elf, you got Blighted Agent. Even the Inkmoth Nexus is when it's activated, it turns into a Phyrexian creature.
Phyrexian, yeah.
So all of those creatures are now considered as Phyrexian.
So Mikey's turn.
So Mikey,
All right, here we
Mikey's
go.
turn.
it's gotta be.
I was actually talking about picking hopefully getting Phyrexian just before this started.
Dog.
Dog.
Let's go.
Alright.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's
This
go.
is
Alright,
gonna
so
be
now we have
something
our
else. Okay.
You have 30 minutes to
Yes.
build a
30
deck.
minutes.
Best of one.
Best of one. Okay, so I just want to get this straight. We build any deck that falls around the
Tribal
creature types, right? The tribal deck, basically, of the creature
Yep.
type. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, good luck, guys.
Okay.
Good luck, guys.
Okay.
And the decks are ready for our boys here. Before we get things started, Luigi, could you kindly explain to us what the punishment is for our players should they lose?
For the loser, they will have to dance with a song that we're gonna give you up by Rick Astley.
Oh
You gotta shake those hands.
And we're gonna do it here
Oh no.
on
Okay.
screen.
Okay.
Alright.
So much is on the line.
So much is on the line, indeed.
Oh, this is so
Alright,
terrible.
Anyways, let's get to our deck. Siege, what do you got for us?
Okay, so the theme was Phyrexian. It was going tribal. So I'm going to preface this by saying that before I was today years old when I found out that Phyrexian is now a creature type. So when I saw it on the list, I was begging for something weird. I kept thinking of something like, yeah, give me like assassin, like give me something like funny, and I got Phyrexian. I got my wish. It's not the way I wanted to. So after a quick Google search of what Phyrexian creatures are, and googling a complete list of what Phyrexian creatures are, I could have gone like to budget infect to fit more into the theme, or even full blown infect, because it would have worked either way. So I thought, you know what? Let's cut down all the colors that I don't need. Started looking for lists online. I saw some of the creatures here are most of the creatures here are creatures that fall under the Phyrexian or Phyrexian type. So we have the Vector Asp. It's a one drop. So I thought I wanted some one drops. I wanted to curve out properly. So I got Vector Asp. It's a 1/1 and it can get infect. If you're Clomere, of course, to cast 1/1 with infect. So it's kind of obvious why I'm doing this. I'm going full infect. Like I'm not even going to go under. I'm just going to force all my creatures through. Plague Mirror, so it's also it can be ramp. It can be infect. In fact, Ichor Mirror actually has the benefit of if it does become blocked, it can become pseudo removal. Like it becomes it gets +2/+2. Anything below that just dies or gets significantly smaller. Steel Overseer just work in the deck because most of the creatures are what they call this, artifacts. Echo Rats, same thing, 3 to cast 2/1. In fact, enters the battlefield, gets a poison counter. Plague Engineer, because we're doing tribal, I thought if I drop this, maybe I can lower, just drop the creatures down a little bit. It's a good 3 to cast 2/2 creature. It has Death Touch. Core Crawler, in fact, and it has the advantage of if it dies, I can proliferate. So as long as I can get a few points of infect in, I can just proliferate and hope it works out. Same with Corpse Cur. When it dies, I may return a card from graveyard to hand. So if Prowler's already there, I can get it back. A big infect creature. Some removal, because removal is all Infiltration Lens. I saw this card was already in the list that I found, so I just decided I'll just keep it there. Because it's literally just card advantage. It becomes block, card advantage for me, and I kind of need that. Contagion Class is just a way to proliferate. Labwire Lash is just for them to get bigger and pseudo removal or just deal in damage if I really have to. More proliferate stuff, because why not? Tempered Steel to just get my stuff bigger, and that's also the reason why I added Karn's Bastion to proliferate. Literally, just get a few points of damage in. If I can't get the last few points, proliferate and hope it works out. That's the entire theme of my deck. Hope it works.
Hope it works.
Alright.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I hope it works. That's the.
I think that's what most of our players do when they deck build in Magic. Just hope it works out. I think that's everyone's theme. Let's see what Mikey has in store for us. Mikey,
Let the dogs
table
out.
is yours.
So I kind of got the short end of the stick here. Compared to creature types, Phyrexians versus dogs isn't something that comes quite to mind when you think of the best tribe on tribe action. So here's my take on dog tribal. So take a look at the list. I tried to make up what I can, took up the best dog cards, which there aren't many. Most of the best dog cards have been printed very, very recently. And knowing I'm going against Plague Engineer, I specifically curtailed my deck not to have any 1 toughness dogs. So that excluded quite a lot. Welcome to my traditional dogs list, which has the package of most of the dogs being, all of my creatures being 3 mana or under, so I can get them all with Coco, except for 1, Ren and Siri. Now, the stipulation for this was I was supposed to put in cards from Forgotten Realms and Modern Horizons 2. So I added in 2 copies of Prismatic Ending and 3 copies of Unholy Heat and 4 copies of Abundant Harvest to kind of churn through my deck, get my dogs out. And finally, from Modern Horizons 2, from Forgotten Realms, I got a very, very strange card in Ranger class. It comes in with a 2/2 wolf, which is like a dog, like the prehistoric dog, and then gets me kind of more power and toughness when I attack, which is kind of what I want to do. Then the plan is play my dogs out, go Pyre of Heroes to get out Ren and Siri, hopefully win that way. And that's basically how the deck will go. I hope that I can even reach to 20 before, hopefully I can count to 20 before he can count to 10. That's the main hope.
Alright, so that's a very interesting build you got there, Mikey. So let's get into it. Best of 1, loser's gonna do a dance show off.
Oh, this is gonna be so bad.
That's a lot,
Good luck, guys. Good luck, guys. Good luck.
Okay.
Okay, I'm okay with this. Are you keeping your head? By the way, first.
I'm thinking of mulling here, actually. It's not a very good hand. It's kind of bad. I think I'm gonna mull.
I'll just keep.
Okay.
I'll keep my hand.
I'm going to mulligan. Just mulligan 7. Not better. Not better at all. But I am keeping now.
Okay. You go first then.
Okay. Yep, so I have to bottom 1. There we go. So I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm just gonna drop a land and go.
Untap, upkeep, and then draw 1 card for turn. That's all what I wanted to see. I'll play Horizon Canopy. I'll tap it for 1. I'll play an Either Vial. And
not what I
pass
wanted.
my turn.
I'm gonna draw for turn.
From the Horizon Canopy. Something that I do not want to do in the future.
I guess for now, I hope that nothing bad happens and just land drop, then drop Steel Overseer. I guess I'll pass the turn.
So untap, upkeep, I will place a counter. Untap, upkeep, and then draw a card. Yes, okay. Naming, I will name dog here. And tap these 2 for a pack leader. I won't tap it. I can tap it for color. No, I can't tap it for colorless. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
And I'll pass my turn here.
Okay. Gonna untap. Yeah, I'll draw for turn. Okay. What do I want to do? I guess I'll do this. I'll drop a land now. Yeah, I'll drop a land now, and then I'm going to cast Icarats. So each of us gets a poison counter. Nice.
That is freaky.
I guess I'll pass the turn.
Okay, I'll tap my Either Vial and drop down an Izamaru.
Ah, yes, the Hound of Conda.
I hope that doesn't reveal.
I'm not looking.
This interface is so...
It's so weird, yeah.
laggy. No, wait, why are you selecting both of these then? Now you know that the path sucks.
I mean...
Sucks for me, not for you.
Yeah.
You can play around it. Okay, so my turn.
Or will I?
So untap, upkeep, I will place a counter, and then draw a card. What is it? Okay. That's at least something to look out for. I will enter combat.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to count to 20. So this is actually a 3/3.
Yes, because of your lore.
And I will swing in for all of these guys to go in.
Oh, that's 5 damage.
That is 5 damage.
I guess getting rid of your pack leader might be worth it. So
That's
yeah,
blockers. That's final.
Yep.
Okay, so I want to let you know that whenever pack leader attacks, prevent all combat damage to be dealt this turn to dogs.
Yeah.
In general.
Oh wait, yeah.
So
in fact,
Icarats will just
will die. Yeah. I totally forgot that. I thought that it would go around them. That it would deal poison counter as damage instead.
Okay. Main phase 2. I guess I'll just pass turn.
Oh yeah, it deals damage in 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Okay, so I draw a card. I'm going to. Oh, I forgot to. Misplaced already. I'm just gonna put this down tap and.
On the shrine. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the Steel Overseer.
I guess I'll put this down. 1, 2, 3. And I'm choosing
spell
dogs.
is
Plague Engineer. Enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creatures of the chosen creature type your opponent's control get -1/-1. Yes. That's it. They get -1/-1. It doesn't say until end of turn. How does Plague Engineer
No, it just happens. Yeah. I'm gonna take 1 damage and I'm just gonna pass it.
Okay, no problem. So just exile.
Alright. Then you can search your library.
Then, man, I guess I'll pass the turn. I got blown out there.
At the end of turn, I'm going to tap my Aether Vial and play a Alpine Houndmaster.
Oh god, yep, no problem.
So I am gonna look through my library this time and look for Alpine Watchdog and Igneous Cur. So now I can put these 2 into my hand. You know, it's much less laggy than it was before. Because I'm playing this with there will be 5-second interruptions per. I'm not taking up the Aether Vial, by the way. 1 minute interruptions per thing. I am going to combat.
Sure.
Swinging with 2, 5, and then this gets +2 for every number. So this is now a 4/2. 4/2, 3/3, 2/2. So 5 + 4, 9.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to block here then tap. So it just +1/+1.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay.
So Alpine Houndmaster dies and you take 5.
Yep. And this my Plague Engineer, my what do you call this? My thing dies too.
Okay. At the end of that phase, I am gonna tap this again, losing another life. Actually, it's not that bad because you don't deal damage.
Yeah, I had so many one-cast creatures, right? Like, I have 7 or 8, and none of them came out. I'm like, what is... The deck doesn't like me.
Oops, I flipped my Horizon Canopy. 2, I'm gonna cast an Alpine Watchdog onto the battlefield after my second main phase, and then I'll just pass my turn.
Okay, so I'll untap, and then I'll draw. Okay, so I'm just gonna drop a land, and I'm going to... Nah. And just cast 2/2 infect.
Corpse Cur. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I'm going to put my untap land. I'm going to put my tap. I don't confuse myself.
I will tap my Alien Vial and put down another.
Oh wait, no, I do. Sorry, my bad. Creature with infect, right? I have Icar here. Sorry, it was underneath the thing.
Yeah,
so I'll put this back in my hand. Yeah.
I was wondering, how did I exile Icarats?
Yeah, it won't let me move it out of exile zone anymore.
Okay. Here I'll play another Path Leader.
Oh, another path.
Okay.
Okay. Am I dead here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You are if you don't block. I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to block. Okay. It's not impossible. I think I still have a way out. I just need to draw the right things at the right time.
Yeah.
I still have a trigger up my sleeve.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I have to do in my end stuff, which is like put the Path Leader out.
Okay. No problem.
Then you can pass me.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Untap everything. Upkeep. I will not take up. Draw a card. I am moving to combat phase, and I am just gonna swing with the guys. Actually, it's not. It attacks, but it has vigilance, so it doesn't actually tap. So this is a 4/4. This is a 4/4. This is a 3/3. Another one's a 3/3.
Okay, so I'm going to do this first. I'm going to pass back to exile. I'm gonna target the back leader.
Alright, sounds good to me.
This one because reasons.
Okay.
I
will look through my library for a. I'm so glad I chose to. There was a point in time where I was running no basics, but I had the hindsight and put basics. I'm gonna go look for a basic snow-covered mountain.
And then I'm down to 12. That's 3, 6, 7,
so
8.
Glad I thought of this.
That's 8 damage on the field, and I can't even trade because
the dog is blocking your trades.
Yeah, it's just preventing. I'm out, and since this is vigilance,
yes,
I don't even know if it's worth it right now. So if I take 8, I go down to 4. That's lethal. But if I don't do anything, you know what? I'm gonna trust my deck, and I'm just gonna block. I think the biggest one. These are both 3/3s, right?
They're both 3/3s. The pack is 2/2.
So I'll block Isamaru because that's a card that's been haunting me since Kamigawa.
All right, that's good to me.
Okay. Where's that exile? Okay, there we go. And then I'll take. That's 5 points of damage, right?
Yeah, 5 points.
Oh no! This is not how I envisioned this happening.
Okay, I guess second main phase. I tap this for red, tap this for red, for white, take another damage, play an Igneous Cur onto the battlefield. Oops. And I guess that's it. I'll pass my turn. There we go. Did it pass you already? Okay, there.
Yeah. Draw a card.
So I know the last card in your hand.
Man. My creatures are just on me. So I'm just gonna go Icar Claw and Icar Rats. So we both get another poison counter.
Poison counter.
And man, it might, depending on what you do, it might be lethal next turn.
Yeah. So, this might be lethal next turn.
Yeah, because on board I have to block.
Your end step.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put in another Igneous Cur.
Oh, that's lethal.
Yeah.
That's lethal. GG's.
Yeah. I also have an Unholy Heat in hand.
Oh,
I also have an Unholy Heat. Yeah.
And you have a Path to Exile.
Yeah.
Oh man, the deck just didn't. I had so many lands. The curve was so bad, and I thought I fixed the curve too. It's like it just didn't do much.
Sucks.
Yeah, I would have thought that dogs would beat Phyrexians.
Yeah.
Who let the dogs out?
Wow.
Yeah.
The dogs are out and the dogs are swinging.
No, the Phyrexians arrived, they saw the dogs, and they just lost it.
Yeah,
Mga spin.
It's like the SpongeBob meme. It's like I'm a head out.
Bye.
Anyway, so guys, leave us your
All
thoughts
right.
about what happened during that game, like, or how your decks turned out.
Yeah.
To hear your thoughts. Starting with you first, Siege.
Okay.
Since,
So I mean, I mulled my first hand because it was more or less the same. The curve was pretty bad. I was gonna do nothing for the first 2 turns, and then when I moved to 6, it was pretty much the same. I thought that I have a bunch of 2 cast, 1 cast. I'll do something, right? So because I knew that his first turn would either be holding up for removal or Aether Vial, basing on what he showed. But I legit thought that my turn 3 would be an artifact creature. I could make it bigger before it swang, and then put down another one, and then just make that bigger. Just that was the thought in my head. But I just drew my non-artifact creatures, 7 non-artifact creatures, and I drew my non-artifact creatures first.
All of it.
And I'm like, wait, this isn't how the deck is supposed to work. Then I just drew lands and lands. I was like, wait, deck, no. Yeah, I mean, it's like Magic does that. But I still think that it could have done better. It could have done well if I had just drawn. I mean, for most decks, it's always like that. But, so I got blown out by land by a bad curve. It does happen. That's the way MVG is.
Yeah. I also saw that you were surprised by how the pack dog worked.
Yeah.
And it blew you off when you were blocking.
Oh, sorry.
You wanted to trade, right? And
I wanted to trade. Because in my mind, I thought that, okay, I'm going to block here, and I'm going to either trade or I'm going to force the path out of his hand. And then he goes like, oh, by the way, it's prevent. I'm like, oh yeah, poison doesn't say instead of damage. It goes damage turns into poison. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so stupid. Oh, I mean, it wouldn't have done much. Like to be fair, it would have just turned my Iker, my Fort to cast to Iker Kwamir, I think, into a dead drop. Like I would have just dropped it for absolutely nothing. But it could have given me another turn, maybe. I don't know. So hard to tell.
All right. How about you, Mikey? I mean, you're the winner. You basically just steamrolled the Phyrexians, the most badass creatures.
I didn't even get past the dogs.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
I kept a 1-land hand.
Snoop Dogg.
On the power of Aether Vial, I said, one
I saw
hand
that.
I can carry it. I had Horizon Canopy. Horizon Canopy and Izumaru along with like Alpine, Houndmaster, and like Pack Leader. And I was like, do I keep a 1-land hand? I have like, my deck is 20 lands. It was supposed to be 19, but I added 1 more. And I was like, yeah, 1-land hand on the power of Aether Vial just shows the power of Aether Vial in a lot of tribal decks. Like when you're running tribal, you have to have Aether Vial. This is such a good card that allowed me to play like cheat on mana. When like on a traditional like no Aether Vial game, at this point of the game, I probably have like 3 creatures or more or less. But I managed to play 2 Igneous Curves with only like 2 open mana, just because Aether Vial is such a powerful card. So Aether Vial performed about to my expectations. Very good tribal card. Pack Leader absolutely made the difference in this game. I'll say that Pack Leader and Alpine Houndmaster, both cards from M21, definitely made this game a lot easier than it had to be. I was so scared with like how many creatures can pump out. I was already ready to path to exile the Steel Overseer. Everything was looking that bad, but Pack Leader makes sure that combat goes very much in my favor, and it was a good game. It also showcases like a lot of these like synergies with like how much like cards have crept up recently. Path Leader is a 2-mana lord, which is like very, very good in terms of like all things being considered. I wish I had Ranger class. I feel like if Ranger class was around, it would make this game like it would be a lot of fun for me to play, because the wolf, the extra, like it's a bit more fun. But with the way that things are going, it just shows that tribes are getting some love. I hope they get more love in the future, and maybe one day we'll see Grand Prix top 8 playing dogs or like
Direction.
white black Phyrexians, you know?
Dude, let's go. I hope
That's the
happens.
dream. That's the dream.
When that happens, remember this video, guys. Remember this
Yeah,
video.
absolutely. In the year
Alright.
2055.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna
Let's see
look
our
back and
first
think
topic.
those guys started it.
Yeah.
We started
But yeah.
the revolution of dogs and Phyrexians.
Mikey, aka the Snoop Dogg of CDO.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
game.
good games, guys. Good games. Well played. But unfortunately, there's always a winner.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
Siege, we'd like you to do the honors. Get up on the stage. I'll put you up.
Let's go.
The music on?
All right.
Can we have the music on?
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give you
That's how he does it, right? It's like you do this and then you just shake.
Yeah. Rick Astley.
Anyways, Siege, thank you so much for joining us.
pleasure.
Hope we had a lot of fun.
I
with
did,
our
I did.
Brewstars. Also, Mikey, our champion. Thank you.
2-0.
Thank you for defending the last
2-0, yeah.
I'm gonna have my revenge match. I'm gonna have my
One day,
revenge
one
We're
day.
very excited.
One
We'll
day.
run it back.
Okay,
We'll run
okay.
it back.
Come on.
We'll run it back.
Proper revenge match. That's
Stick
it
to
for today, guys.
Phyrexians, yeah.
For today's Brewstars. Don't forget to like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content and follow on our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram.
You can also check out Siege on his own Twitch channel. He's been streaming a lot recently.
Yeah. Do plugins,
It's good.
bro.
Put it
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, please
Somewhere.
check me out on twitch.tv/siegewalker. I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I stream a lot of Valorant content, Magic the Gathering content. I either play EDH or open packs. I'm planning to open a box soon. I'm just waiting for the right time. I also play a lot of Tekken, so if you guys want to check me out, do check me out there, twitch.tv/siegewalker.
All right, that's it. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. This is Jerson and Luigi, your host. We got Seige and Mikey signing off. Peace.
Bye.
Peace.
See ya.
Be safe.
It was a good game.